What's up guys, it's Cam and Sam from the 2-6. Welcome back to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. Today we're going to do something special. We're going to go over one of my favorite lines that have been getting a lot of hype here. So Sam's going to say what these fragrances are good for, not so good for, and actually give a rating from 1 to 10. Without no further ado, let's get into this. So as you guys know, Nishane is like a really up-and-coming line. I absolutely adore these, and I was surprised that Samantha actually liked several of these, so I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and smell and rate like 10 of these joints, and that way we can see how they fare. You know, they're not exactly known as super sexy fragrances, so let's just see what she thinks. She has not smelled all these yet. She smelled a few of them, so there's enough positive feedback to actually do this video. So let's go ahead and get to the first fragrance. All right, the first fragrance we're going to do is Ani, which is actually like one of the most beloved vanilla fragrances. Some of the notes in this one are ginger, cardamom, and obviously vanilla.
It's sweet. I like it. Feels like an 8.
An 8?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. And what would you say, you know, like season for this would be, or occasion?
Really? Like I could see it for fall, but I could also see it for like a spring because it has that hint of sweet in it. I don't know. I like it for everything.
Like it for everything. So okay.
Yeah.
So 8. Do you think that this would work like in the summertime, or do you think like the cutoff would be maybe spring or what?
Let's cut off in the spring, not
in
the summer.
spring?
But it could come back for the fall.
Okay. All right. So a 3-season fragrance.
No, not even the winter.
Not the winter?
No, just the fall.
So the next fragrance actually got talked about a couple of times, not all that long ago. I won't say too much, but it is Oolong Cha. This one has fig, tea, and some citrus notes. Has like some bergamot, some mandarin.
I would say the citrus note is a little, you know, you can definitely smell that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't put it on my top. I would give it like a 7.
A 7?
It's a clean.
Yeah, it is very clean.
I mean, it's not something to ooh and ga over.
No, it's not. It's, would you say that, I mean, let me just say this. For me, this is like a day where I'm just want to like be on a hammock.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Fresh outside.
Kind of pick that vibe up where it's just really clean, easy to wear, not overly complicated. You're not trying to be overly sexy. I mean, if you're just sexy in a hammock, I mean, you're just sexy in a hammock. You know, it is what it is. So, Oolong Cha with this 7. Next fragrance up has some very familiar notes that you might be familiar with, like pineapple, bergamot, patchouli. But it also has like some cedar and some other deeper, darker nuances. It is Hacivat.
It's gonna be interesting for it to be sweet and have that hint of.
It's got like the sharp cedar in there, and the
we'll
patchouli a little bit deeper.
I like it. Let's go with a 7.5.
7.5 on the Hacivat. So, what would you say, like time of year? Would this be signature scent, summer, winter, fall, spring, date night?
I don't know. Probably definitely the spring or summer, not the fall. It's got too much sweetness in it.
Okay. All right. So, when would you like to smell that if it was an option?
Not for a date night, not anything crazy.
Okay.
Something more
So
chilled.
just pretty much like the Oolong Cha then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Still smells good though.
What was the rating you gave me on that?
7.5.
7.5. Okay, I will write down the final score of 7.5 for Hacivat. Next fragrance, I'm not even going to really tee up all that much. You guys know what I've said about Ambra Calabria in the past. It does have kind of like a lemony vibe and some other things going on, but it has some bergamot, some amber, some vanilla, and of course it's Ambra Calabria.
I like this one. I'm gonna put it up there with an 8.
Womp. But still, it wasn't like a 7 or something, so we're gonna go with 8 on Ambra.
I can tell this is probably your favorite, isn't it?
It is out of these.
I mean, like the bottle's like half gone.
It does have a really big dent in it. But this is one I do get a lot of enjoyment out of. I have got a lot of compliments, but not from you, so.
Some people are more picky than others.
Next fragrance up is also a beloved fragrance that is like more for the barbershop fragrance type lover. It is B612. What face was it? You don't like that?
Barbershop.
Yeah, barbershop. That's it.
Smells like baby oil.
You mentioned earlier that you picked up lavender in there, so that was.
I do like like lavender though.
Yeah,
but
lavender is a like notorious note for barbershop fragrances. So I was a little impressed at you. You scoop that out of there.
yeah, but that's a no.
That's just a no altogether. Just
Yeah.
a degeneration X on that. On that.
I didn't want to rate that.
So I take it you just don't like a barbershop type fragrance then?
Yeah, no.
So we go from barbershop with some gourmandy type aspects to a very unique gourmandish type fragrance. If you're ready to tip your toes into the deep end of the fragrance world, fan your flames.
Fan your flames.
This one has some coconut.
I don't like it either.
It has coconut. It also has some rum, tobacco. It's kind of got like a little bit of smoky vibe. But again, like,
I can smell the smoke in it.
we'll let you smell it in a couple years where you have a more mature and rounded nose and, you know, you'd be like, you know what, I'm down with that fan your flames, player. But I understand. It is a complex and kind of complicated fragrance, you know, like when you're ready to put your toes in the deep end, that's the type of fragrance. But yeah.
No, I guess my toes ain't ready.
Well, put your toes back in your socks then. So if you think that was unimpressive, shall we go with a patchouli fragrance?
Is it only gonna get worse?
This one is patchouli Koza.
Here.
Or Koza, something like
No. No.
that.
No.
Oh, I knew you wouldn't like that. This one is a very complicated and rigorously bougie fragrance for the fragrance enthusiasts, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they can keep it.
So some of the notes in this are obviously patchouli. It also has some leather and hay as a note. So,
Hey, it's for horses. And what was that called?
that was patchouli Koza or Koza.
Koza's for the horses too.
Yeah, has a little bit of a earthy barnyardy type thing going on. Have you ever seen like in Europe where they have like the play where they have kind of the cardboard figures and they're kind of fighting each other and stuff like that? No. Okay. Well, I was going with that because Ketegos actually means like black eye. So let's see if this one gives you a black eye.
I like this one.
Yeah, you said that like when you first smelled it.
Rub it on you too. That smells good. I'm gonna give this
See,
one a 9.
a 9, dang.
I like it.
It's like the underdog comes in swinging.
I don't know. A lot of people don't like this one.
No, I mean, it's not really well known of, so
Oh,
that's a
well.
good thing. It might put it on some people's radars. It has like
Check it out.
pineapple, grape.
It has like a fruit scent, but it's not strong like the other ones were, where they were like overly fruity and sweet.
Yeah,
you don't
this
want
one
your
has
man
some-
smelling sweet.
Yeah, it also has a little bit of jasmine, some amber.
Yeah.
Some
I like
other.
it.
I like it too. What would you, I mean, I know we didn't really give like a time or day or anything for the other one since you just like shat all over them, but
I just really like it. So when I really like something, I want to smell it all the time.
yeah. So you
so-
just want to hang on to that?
Yeah.
So
I
that's
think
going to be
it.
just a signature scent?
Yes, a signature.
Does that
scent.
one like make you frisky?
I wouldn't say all that, but it is really good. Like it's a scent that I really would like.
Because I was getting ready to put it on.
Okay.
So the next fragrance, I don't think I've actually featured on this channel before. It is tuberosa. I have seen a few people post this on Instagram, so I'm not going to say too much about anything other than let's get your ideas and thoughts on it.
Okay, I like it, but you knew that was coming.
But
The butt. It's just a little too fruity for guys, so I would actually wear this for myself.
it also has some florals in there, hence the tuberosa. It has some tuberose in there.
Yes, so I would like this for a woman.
It is unisex, and it does lean a little feminine.
Yes, it
I'm
does.
definitely going to agree with you on that.
But I will still rate it because it smells good, and this would be great for spring and summer. I'm gonna give it for a female. Men, listen, females, an 8.
An 8.
8, yeah.
But for women only.
But for women only.
And it also, the fruitiness that you're getting in there is the orange blossom. There's also some amber in there, so.
Yeah, because men, if you wear this homes to your girls or whoever, they're gonna be like, "Who you been with? I smell girl on you." I'm just saying.
That is understandable. So guys, that's the fragrance that you might wear when, either your wife has seen you spray it on or just don't wear it when your wife is home. Because you might get in trouble.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. Okay, last but not least is actually, I won't say too much, and then I'll get into my thoughts after she says what she says. I do not want to influence you in any way, shape, or form, at least about this fragrance. It is Sultan Vetiver.
No, Cameron. If you're taking your girl to the funeral home, this will be the scent for you because it smells like the funeral home. No, not even gonna rate it. Take it back. I don't want to smell it no more.
Okay, so for those of you who remember my initial thoughts on this fragrance, and this is coming from a guy who has smelled a lot of fragrances for a very long time. I did overspray this fragrance and I was like, nah, I can't mess with this one. If you go lighter on application, which we sprayed this, what, twice?
Yeah, twice. That was
Yeah, it is not for everybody, but if you're a fan of vetiver, there's like 3 different types of vetivers. Very high quality vetiver. It does have maturity about it. Would that be the right word? You're saying like expiration, maturity to the expiration, like.
Yeah. Go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah. So yeah, you might want to sample this one. Just depends on if you like vetiver fragrances, but I understand what she says because she actually said that when we first sprayed this, and as she explained it, you're just talking about like, have you ever been to a funeral and everybody's bringing flowers in, and then you got the old ladies in there and all. I kind of get it. But what happens when people say things like that, they put that bug in your head and you can't ever erase it. So, yeah, if you're a fan of Sultan vetiver, fantastic, because the perfumer that perfumed this, which he perfumed several of these, Jorge Lee, is an amazing perfumer. 3 different types of vetiver. A lot went into that fragrance. The dry down actually smells really good if you can catch wafts of it from afar. But up close and personal is a very complicated
you like vetiver,
fragrance.
sorry but not sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so with that said, let's go back and look and see what your favorite was. I think I know just by what you said. Yeah, it is probably what some might consider a underdog. It is the Kettagles. This is the pineapple and the grape one, and the one that you just kept whiffing on, but you liked it as like a signature scent, but
it's so good.
it don't make you
smell the grapes.
Yeah, you do get the grapes
on the what is it called when you first spray it?
the opening.
Openings. Yeah. I don't know all this terminology.
And actually it is one of the top notes, so very good. You're learning.
I don't know all the terminology. I'm new.
That's okay. She's learning from the master. Now I know a lot of us, like me, like Ambra Calabria. Some of you might like Hacivat or Ani, but Kettagles for the W in today's lineup, according to Samantha's nostrils. So if you enjoyed today's lineup of Nishane and Samantha's thoughts on it, let us know down in the comments. If you've not subscribed, if that subscribe button is red, turn it gray. Click on the all. Make sure you get all notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. Make sure you show Samantha some love or hate about what she said about your favorite Nishane fragrances. Until next time, we'll see you on Carolina Fragrance Reviews.